weren't turning the lights off. You know, I asked them, I said, can we like have like nighttime hours? And they said no, because it would fuck up the time-lapse shots. The time-lapse of what? Me sleeping? Or me not sleeping? Okay, I got no access to sun. I got no access to clock. The lights are on me all the time.
And there's no excuses.
Her suit claims she feared retaliation if she refused to work during her leave and was on a work conference call while in the labor and delivery room and traveled to Brazil for a shoot.
What if I told you that the biggest YouTuber in the world wasn't exposed by rival creators, investigative journalists, or internet detectives? What if the people who exposed him were the very people who worked beside him every day? In 2024, MrBeast, the face of YouTube and one of the most influential creators on the planet, found himself at the center of a growing storm. Former employees, ex-collaborators, and contestants began speaking out. Some claimed that things behind the scenes were very different from the image millions of fans had come to believe. What followed became one of the biggest controversies in YouTube history, and the accusations were serious. For years, Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, seemed unstoppable. His videos regularly generated hundreds of millions of views. He gave away houses, cars, private islands, and millions of dollars. To many viewers, he represented the good side of YouTube, a creator using his wealth to help others. But behind the scenes, cracks were beginning to appear. In July 2024, a former employee known online as Dogpack404 uploaded a video claiming that MrBeast's empire wasn't what it seemed. The video quickly went viral and opened the floodgates for other former insiders to come forward. Dogpack404 accused MrBeast and his company of misleading viewers in several ways. Among the claims were accusations that some challenges were not as random as viewers believed, that certain giveaways were misleading, and that aspects of videos were heavily manipulated for entertainment purposes. He also questioned whether some promotions resembled lottery-style systems. These allegations spread rapidly across social media. However, it's important to note that many of these claims were disputed. Current employees and supporters argued that several accusations lacked sufficient evidence and contained speculation. Still, the damage was done. For the first time, millions of fans were asking whether the world's most popular YouTuber was hiding something. The controversy intensified when former MrBeast collaborator and writer Jake Weddle shared his experiences. Weddle described participating in an unreleased challenge that allegedly involved prolonged isolation. He claimed the experience negatively affected his mental health and described certain production environments as extremely stressful. His interview became one of the most discussed parts of the controversy because it wasn't coming from an internet commentator. It was coming from someone who had actually worked inside the company. The story gave critics additional ammunition and raised questions about how far the company was willing to go to create viral content. At almost the same time, another controversy exploded. Longtime MrBeast collaborator Ava Chris Tyson faced allegations involving inappropriate online interactions. The accusations quickly dominated social media discussions and placed enormous pressure on MrBeast and his company. MrBeast publicly announced that Ava would be removed from the company and stated that an independent investigation would be conducted. Months later, the law firm conducting the investigation reported that it found the grooming allegations against Tyson to be baseless after reviewing millions of documents and interviewing numerous current and former employees. However, by that point, public trust had already been shaken. The controversy didn't stop with YouTube videos. Former employees began making claims about workplace culture inside the company. Some alleged that the environment could be toxic, unprofessional, and difficult to navigate. Later lawsuits from former employees also alleged harassment, retaliation, and discrimination within the company. Beast Industries has denied these allegations and stated that it possesses evidence contradicting the claims. An internal investigation later found no evidence supporting some of the most serious accusations, but investigators did identify instances of workplace misconduct and harassment that resulted in personnel changes and reforms. This created a complicated picture. Some allegations appeared unsupported, others revealed genuine workplace issues that required action. Then came another major blow. Contestants from the reality competition series Beast Games filed legal action alleging mistreatment, unsafe conditions, inadequate medical care, and hostile working conditions during production. Some participants also claimed that female contestants faced sexual harassment. The allegations generated headlines around the world. The case added to growing concerns that MrBeast's rapidly expanding business empire might have been growing faster than its internal systems and oversight could handle. For months, critics demanded answers. Eventually, MrBeast addressed many of the allegations during a lengthy interview, where he responded point by point to claims made by former employees and critics. He also released supporting documents and evidence intended to challenge the accusations. MrBeast argued that numerous allegations were false, exaggerated, or taken out of context. Supporters viewed the response as a complete defense. Critics argued that important questions still remained unanswered. The internet remained divided. Whether every accusation was true or false, one fact remains undeniable. The controversy did not begin with rival creators. It started with people who had worked inside the MrBeast machine, former employees, former collaborators, former contestants. People who claimed they had seen what happened behind the cameras. Some allegations were challenged, some were investigated and rejected, others resulted in company changes and ongoing legal battles. But together, they created the biggest public relations crisis MrBeast has ever faced. MrBeast remains one of the most powerful creators on the internet, with billions of views and a massive global audience. Yet the events of 2024 proved that even the biggest creators are not immune from scrutiny. The real question is this: were these controversies the result of misunderstandings, disgruntled former employees, and internet speculation? Or did they reveal deeper problems hidden behind YouTube's most successful brand? That's a question the internet is still debating today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.